Hi, everybody, and thank you very much for joining me in today's interview. Today, I've got a very special interview with Tina. Tina joined the Wellness Membership Program just over 6 months ago because she wanted to get healthier. Now, in Tina's own words, it feels like some of her dreams have come true. She didn't expect she would lose weight, so this was a big boost for her in so many ways. Now, Tina is going to share what she's done, how it's worked for her, and I hope this inspires you. If you're thinking, nothing works for me, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, I want you to watch this interview. Don't skip it. So let's get started. Tina, thank you very much. And can you please share why you joined the program? Because your why, I feel, is always an important motivator and makes you prioritize what's important to you.
I think my biggest why was that I followed you for a while on Facebook and did a short sugar cleanse at one time and kept putting it off because I thought, no, I can't manage that next to busy job and everything. And then I think I was still on the verge of menopause and just feeling really low on energy and fed up with everything and feeling like always been a bigger size, but feeling also that it was getting worse, that my jeans and stuff didn't fit anymore. So then at the beginning of December, I thought, no, this is it. I think you had a program starting just then. I thought, this is it now. I got to change my energy levels and just, maybe not lose weight, but just feel better.
I love it. So most people are thinking, I'm not going to do anything in December because Christmas.
Exactly. I thought I lost it.
Most people are thinking, I don't want to do anything in December.
Exactly.
And you thought, well, I'm going to, put myself there and get started. And what changes have you seen? I'd like you to share just, whether it's weight loss, inch loss, clothes, energy, lifestyle. Like, what do you find has really changed for you over these, 6 months?
I think the biggest, because I started in December and it was the beginning of December, and I really thought I'd lost the plot because what a stupid month to start something like that. And I sort of set myself up for failure. But then December was a dream because I didn't have to eat all the crap in front of me, really consciously sort of like, no, I'm not having that. And I love the snacks that you provide. So actually I went through December feeling so much lighter. I actually lost weight. Everybody else was complaining about that the trousers were getting smaller and I don't know what, and I just felt better for every day that went past in December. So didn't lose a lot to begin with, but this like focus on moving more and eating healthily just gave me back the energy straight away, and it just felt really right to do it. And then I just went forward and I did my the photos and the status, and I thought for the first month I didn't see a lot of change in either. We measure in centimeters, but I didn't see a lot, not on the weight, not on the centimeters. I thought, well, that's fine because I feel so much better for it, so never mind the weight. And then suddenly when I went into months 2 and 3 and did the stages, I was so surprised because I've always been like a bigger size and sort of like come to terms with that this is just how I look. It's not going to change ever. Or if it changes, it will be a kilo here and there, but not. I've always maintained like the same weight. So, but now I'm down 7 kilos, and especially at my behind, I think it's about 6 centimeters that I've lost around, and my thighs as well. So it's a huge change. It feels like my body has changed, like my shape has, well, it's still sort of the same shape, but it feels like I've had a new body, and my body awareness is different because I'm not so conscious about not I don't anything really where you have to like slide between 2 tables at a cafe that's a bit narrow, and it's like suddenly I can sort of scoop in anyway. I'm not concerned about if I'm sort of like not fitting in. So it's been quite incredible in that sense because I didn't think it would be possible really.
Great. And 7 kilos down. Do you have new clothes now? Have you been shopping?
I have been shopping. To begin with, I was very happy to find that I had a pair of jeans that I bought that I never wore because they were just too tight, and I got a tummy ache every time I tried. And I was so happy to find them in my closet. So they became sort of my milestone. But then recently I went out to shop, and I was just amazed because I've bought clothes in, like, I picked clothes in 1 or 2 sizes smaller than I normally have, and they were still too big. And I had to ask the shop assistant to bring me yet another one down. And it was just, I have like a size small and extra small in some things, which is, it's unheard of in my wardrobe. Everything has been L and XL and that kind of thing. And now my old clothes are really, really big. And so like some of them, I really had to put them away now, and some fit in a really nice way. But it's just been, that's been mind blowing that I could buy other clothes that I never would have thought of buying before. So it given me a great confidence at work as well, because it just, everything fits so nicely.
Confidence is really important, and often people think, if I just wear a certain size clothing, I'm going to feel more confident. But it's not just about the size of your clothes, it's also about, that feeling of success. I've achieved something that I wasn't able to do before, and now that I've been able to achieve this, I can do other things as well. So it really spills into so many other areas of your life, I feel. So Tina, you'd shared a little earlier that one of the main reasons for joining the program was to improve your energy levels. Can I just check, where are you in terms of your energy levels now? Do you have more energy? Are you more active? How do you feel?
Yeah, generally it's just I'm much more aware of taking care of my own needs. So I think the combination of my body feeling good because it's getting the right food, combining with me being more active, like I'm thinking in activity during the day as well. So my colleagues will laugh at me because I'm walking around the building instead of just sitting at my chair the whole day. But being constantly aware, now your energy is low, now you need to pick up. So that's all helped me feeling more energized and feeling more prepared and calm at work as well, because I get the rest and the exercise, the meditation, all helps me to be more focused as well. So it's a lot of different tools that I can now sort of like, I'm much more aware when I need to go and get my energy back. Mm-hmm. So it's just helped me on all aspects in that regard. So I feel much better for it now because I know what to do.
Tina, you've used the word awareness quite a few times, and it's not just awareness of what you're eating, what's on the plate, but it's also awareness of your mindset. It's awareness of how you're feeling, what your body needs, taking a break if needed. If you need to do some meditation, you do that. So awareness comes in so many different ways when you begin to really connect with your body, when you begin to understand it better. Let's talk about food. What are you eating? Do you enjoy your meals? Do you still feel like you can go out to eat? Because often people think, I can't make a change because I don't want to give up certain foods, or because it's going to be too difficult for me. I don't have the time. I don't have the ability to cook separate meals. So how have you been able to enjoy your meals while doing this, while losing weight, while getting healthier?
Well, sometimes I see the food a bit as fuel for my body. So I'm not so picky in terms of, I'd much rather have a simple salad and a lot of chickpeas or lentils on top of it, and then know that I get the right fuel, so to speak. We've always done meal planning in our house. And I'm so lucky that it's it's just as often my husband who cooks. And I can't, just say now we're cooking that instead of that. But I find it quite easy that when we make our meal plan for the week, that I then say, okay, that's like the other day, the boys and him, they were barbecuing sausages. And then I make a big salad on the side, which is, they will eat a lot of as well. And then I just have a vegetarian option. I'll make some lentils, patties, like a batch of those, and I have them in the freezer. I took out one of those. If I hadn't had those, I would just have had a can of lentils or something that I could add to the salad, and I'll be quite happy with that. So I've just really focused. We always had vegetables, but not in the amounts that I'm having it now. So very focused on the vegetables. I always have them at hand. And if I'm busy and I know we're home late or something, then I'll buy the prepackaged salad mixes and mix them up and have some peppers at home or something that I can spice it up with. Right. So just really prepping in that way and not making a big deal out of it, really.
Planning your meals is so important, and it's great that you were already preparing your meals, because that means you know what you're going to be having for lunch or dinner. But now you've brought in other things like knowing the different food groups, knowing portion sizes, and you are able to just make it come naturally into the way you're living. So that's really good. Now I want to just bring up a few things that Tina has said to show you what's helped her to get here. She's never, been at this clothes size, or she's never been, here before, and she didn't get stuck on the scales. Often people give up when they don't see the scales move. As Tina said, the scales did not really move much in the first month, but she didn't stop. She continued, and she focused on improving her energy levels, because once you have more energy, you're able to do more. But if you're feeling tired all the time, you can't walk, you don't want to exercise, you don't want to cook good meals, you just don't feel like doing much. So many people make the mistake and say, you know what, I just want to lose the weight. And they're feeling really tired, they're frustrated. Do not do it that way. Improve your energy levels, and you'll be then able to see, so much more success in what you want to do. The second thing is, Tina started this program in December. Most people will wait until January, and she started because she knew this would be the best time for her. And there was no point in just delaying it for another time. That's something we often do. We'll say, let me wait for another time. And, there is never this perfect time, because life does get busy. So you've got to start now and do what you can.
And I think as well that what has helped me now compared to before is that if you then have a weekend where you are invited to family and you can't, or out, and you know that you're eating a lot of things that you're not supposed to according to the plan, but instead of losing faith and thinking now it might as well, never mind, I'll just go and eat everything, then when I get back, I just start again, and progress, not perfection. It's like this awareness that I don't beat myself up if for instance I've just been ill a few days and I haven't walked the steps that I should. But I'm really trying to bear with myself and think, now you need to stay a bit in sort of like gain your energy back. And I know I'll just pick it up again, and it's fine. Like, you don't beat yourself up the same, because you can get back on track, because it is easy getting back on track, and it's not a lose of control. It's just, slip, and then, So it's not about doing it all the time and being restrictive. I don't feel restricted at all.
This is what many people are making the mistake doing, Tina, and thank you for bringing this up, where they think they've got to do it all, or they're going to do nothing, right? But it doesn't need to be all or nothing. There is this place in the middle where you can still go out, you can still have, chocolate, cheese, your glass of wine, your treats, whatever they are. And at the same time, you can still eat clean, you can still be active and exercise. And if you're not well, you don't need to feel guilty that you can't exercise or walk. You don't need to feel guilty that you can't do it. But, you let your body recover, and then you get back, on track and do as much as you can. So it's being kind and compassionate to yourself as you're doing this. Tina, thank you very much for doing this interview. I really appreciate it. And I know you are going to inspire others to believe in themselves and to allow their dreams to come true as well.
If anybody is looking to get healthier and you want to get in touch, I do offer a free discovery call. You can get in touch with me and we can set that up. Thank you very much.